Happy 2026 Bitcoiners. I was thinking about things such as New Year's resolutions, goal setting for the year, inspirations and directions. I literally was thinking of in between videos of guests that I've been having. It's been kind of a busy schedule lately. And I thought when there's a gap, I'm going to make one for the new year. And I'm going to read my favorite poem that I've known. I heard from my dad years ago, and I've read repeatedly in recent times, and it still sticks with me. It's the Rudyard Kipling poem called If. You've probably heard it before. This is not to belabor something that you know and know again, but I like it. If you haven't heard of it, you might enjoy it. It's been tried and true through my life. Interestingly, while I was thinking about that, I've been reading this book by Larry Lepard, The Big Print, and then just randomly kind of gave me some renewed inspiration there. In his appendix in the back of the book, he has the poem in the appenda, and he says it was his father's favorite poem. I thought, you know what? I'm going to record it. I'm going to read it because I like it, and Larry likes it. Thank you, Larry, for reminding me, giving me some fresh inspiration. What I'm going to do is share it up on screen here. Let me bring it up. Here we go. And I'm going to read it. You can follow along if you like. So here we go. If, by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything in it. And which is more, you'll be a Bitcoiner, my friend. Now I added that last part for fun. It's you will be a man, my son. I've read this to my sons. It's a coming of age type of a thing. It's the virtues and purpose of not just a young man, but any person growing up, going from a kid to an adult, and through adulthood, just remembering what's important in life. All of that, when I think through it with the frame of Bitcoin, it rings true in the sense of holding on to your value, investing in the future, pushing hard now, thinking about long-term relationships and the values and purpose of why we Bitcoin. I just wanted to read that. Thanks, Larry, for putting it in your book. I think it was a nice addition. It was your father's favorite poem. My dad liked it, I know. I've read it for my sons, and it means a lot to me. And in 2026, as we move forward into a better and better year, I think it's going to be a good year for all of us. I like to keep in mind these values, and keeps me grounded, keeps my compass oriented. And even as life is busy, you get distracted, you get stressed, I can think back to Rudyard Kipling's poem, If, and it reminds you about why you're doing what you're doing and how to be a good human on this planet. So that's all I got. I wanted to share that. Thanks for joining me today. Bye, everybody.